40,000 euro prize money. And tonight's first fight is the first reserve match of a very important fight. The winner of the fight will be the first substitute in case of one of the fighters of the tournament will be injured. And this fight will be 3 rounds of 3 minutes. May I introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the man in the blue corner. He's from the Netherlands, Nicky Holzken.
Well, from the Netherlands, Nicky Holzken goes by the name of The Natural. 22 years of age, 75 kilograms, stands in his stocking feet 183 centimeters, and good fight record here, Sean. 39 fights, 34 wins, 5 losses.
He's got 18 knockouts on that record as well, so a very strong fighter. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe either this year or last year he fought in the UK and stopped a very good English fighter. I'm not sure actually who that person was, but being from a very strong gym, from Raymond Decker's gym, I would say he'd be very, very strong indeed.
Yeah, fights out of Team Decker's, and I can't recall who that fighter was, but I'm sure he can if he was stopped. So, Nicky Holzken. Well, he's got his work cut out because Jan van Denderen, his opponent in this reserve fight, again, a lot of experience there, but 39 fights, 34 wins, and that 18 KO record. That's an incredible, incredible fight record for a young fighter.
Probably explains that he might have good punching power. When you go to Thailand, you see a lot of the Thais might have had 200 fights. Most of the fights might have gone the distance, whereas you normally find the European fighters are very, very strong with the hands, especially the Dutch.
Yeah, you're right, Sean, and with that stopping power, this is going to be lively. I mean, you know, the Dutch, well, tulips, cheese and fighters, they can turn them out.
Red corner, he's representing Belgium. I want to hear you for Jan van Denderen.
Well, this is the man. He's got to try and stop Jan van Denderen, and comes out of Bischofland in Belgium. He's 24 years of age, 72 kilograms, so comes in just under the required. 175 meters. And great fight record here, 38 fights, but 28 wins. On paper, not as good as Holzken, but with those 7 losses, there's 11 KOs.
Comes from the Bulldog gym in Antwerp. I think they're quite a strong gym. Coach is Daniela Summers. Can't say I know too much about this fighter. I would say he'd probably be one of the outsiders, and probably the hot favourite tonight will be a good friend of mine from Holland, Yuri Mess.
Well, that's going to be a big clash if he ever gets drawn against Alvia Lima, because Lima can tear it up and it'll get hectic if those two get drawn up. But it's interesting you say that Van Denderen doesn't come up on the radar, because he has appeared on its Showtime before and put in a good performance.
In the blue corner, he's 22 years of age, 183 tall, by weight of 74.5 kilo. He is representing the Netherlands from Team Dekker. In his corner, one of the famous fighters, Ramon Dekkers, and he brings a record to the ring of 39 fights, 34 wins. 18 of his wins came by way of KO and only 5 losses. The 3 times champion of the Netherlands and the 1-time European champion, Nicky the Natural Holzken.
Well, there you saw the stats on screen for Holzken, and impressive.
And his opponent across the ring, 24 years of age, 175 tall, and the same weight, 74.5 kilo. He's from Belgium, from Bulldog's gym, and in his corner we see here's a former champion, Daniela Summers. He brings a record to the ring of 38 fights, 28 wins, 7 losses, 3 draws, and 11 of his wins came by way of KO. I want to hear you for the WMTA till 76 and the WFCA champion of the world, Jan van Denderen.
So a little scrambled egg there on the appellate, some titles under his belt, Van Denderen. Well, we told you it was going to be a good draw tonight, so get ready for some great, great fight action. So, Nicky Holzken, 3 times the champion of the Netherlands and European champion. Jan van Denderen, who's got the WMTA 72 kilogram championship belt tucked away, and the WFCA. Well, they're just tentatively having a look-see. Scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, and most of the formats for MT shows now are going to 3 rounds. People have different views on that, but certainly for televisual purposes it seems to work better. So scheduled for 3, and it means for a lively bit of action, because fighters that are used to going the 5 MT rounds of course can put a little bit more action packed into the 3.
Exactly, and if you can see these European fighters, the Dutch and the Belgian fighters, are very good with the hands. They do favour it, especially the Dutch. The 1-2 punch followed by a low kick.
Well, this is tight.
Lovely body shot there.
Well, it's starting to warm up in there now, and as you said, Sean, they're working the hands very well. Nice inside kick there from Holzken. So it's settled down very, very nicely here. He's pushing forward, Van Denderen, and slightly more compact fighter. And given that he's got that slight weight disadvantage, he looks like one of these heavy hitters.
Could well be. He could be trying to plant his feet and let the body shot. He seems to be, Van Denderen seems to be sticking the body shot followed by the low kick, whereas Holzken probably could use his range a bit more. Work the front kick teeps and the straight number 2 shot, straight right hand.
Well, there was a nice knee coming up around the outside, and if he leaves himself open for that, he'll pay the price. Well, a great atmosphere here in the top sport hall, Rotterdam. Beautiful evening, beautiful weather we've had today here in the Netherlands. Warm, sunny weather for this time of September. We've had a beautiful gala dinner, and what a joy it is to be here ringside with a great British fight promoter, Sean Toomey. But the action's hotting up here now. It's Holzken really starting to put those shots into Van Denderen.
Good low kick from Van Denderen.
Recovered it just towards the end of this round. The 10-second clappers just about to sound, and good work from Holzken just up until that point that Van Denderen dropped him. Well, at the bell they were very busy, Sean. Good action.
Very close. It seems like Van Denderen's trying to pull the head down with the right knee to the head, and Holzken's working more on the punches. But good first round. Pretty, not much in it really.
Yeah, very evenly matched, good match-up. He's got nice range, as you said, with that front teep. He's really giving Van Denderen something to think about, just keeping him at distance and off-footing him before he gets a chance to get the shots off. But when he gets on the inside, Van Denderen, well, he gets busy.
Holzken's the taller fighter. I would have imagined he would have used the knees to the head more, where it seems like Van Denderen is working that step-up knee or the straight-through knee from the right straight to the head.
We see once he gets inside, Shaw, if he doesn't get busy, what happens is that front teep keeps him at range, and that's where Holzken's got the advantage. So when he gets inside, he starts to throw those shots because he's got nothing to lose. But let's see how the second goes. It's very